Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. We got a lot to discuss. So first thing, I want to congratulate Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat for breaking a record, making history, because Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat are the only two female rappers to be in the top 10 most streamed on Spotify every month for the past year. And they both don't have no album out. Okay? Now, Champagne Thickums, Future, Eminem, Ckminaj, Travis, Scott, Kung Fu Kenny are also on the list. This is a big deal because Doja Cat hasn't released an album or single since 2021. Now, she put out Vegas, but that was for a soundtrack, okay? And then Nicki Minaj hasn't released an album since 2018. So this is a really big deal. It shows that, Nicki has longevity. She's been in the game 15, 16 years, still doing these numbers. No female rapper has been able to do that. Not even the ones that came before her. And Doja Cat is showing that she can be a legend in the future. So congratulations to both parties. Now Scratch Off is using Nicki Minaj for a sympathy train, okay? Trying to say the internet has bullied her, okay? Now, I did not watch her interview with Äმაგრ0RD. I don't even have Apple Music, so I don't know if I'll be able to watch it. I have Spotify. So with that being said, though, there has been a clip circulating around the internet, especially on Twitter, of Scratch Off complaining about someone calling her an old white woman.
Our heads were like, okay, well, how can I fix this? How can I make that okay? So all of our insecurities get heightened. Yes. Because even things we weren't insecure about, people will poke on.
Yeah.
And
like me looking old.
You don't look old. That's crazy.
So now my whole thing is, I'm going to say this without saying no names, but I'd be like, no, Key, I look like, Key, I look like old white woman.
I can't, but that's the things that be going through our head.
Now, Scratch Off, to me, I agree with ÄмкMr0RD. I don't think that Scratch Off looks old, okay? She looks middle age, okay? She don't look 23. So she don't look old. She looks like she's 35, like Nicki Minaj said, okay? So, technically ÄмкMr0RD is right, but Nicki did say that she thought Scratch Off was 35, okay? So nobody is saying that you look old. You look middle age. You don't look 23. Okay, see, Ice Spice looks 23. You look 43. Okay, so there's a difference in the face. But I noticed she's been trying to look, younger, wearing less makeup. She stopped wearing wigs because of what Nicki Minaj said. And so that's why she said in the clip, I don't want to mention no names. So she put it on the internet, but she really wanted to name drop Nicki. Okay, now the clip is all over Twitter. You guys don't even have to watch the show because the clips are all over social media. But I think Scratch Off is a little bit of a hypocrite because didn't you call Nicki Minaj super freaky grandma? I recall that. Does anybody want to recall that? Because I have the receipts. I got the tweets. So you cannot say, people are making me insecure and picking on me and bullying me when you bullied your so-called idol and you try to age shame her, okay? Didn't you say, oh, you're older than my mom, super freaky grandma? Okay, so don't get mad when the block gets hot and people on your neck, okay? Because people don't stay on your neck. You gonna regret coming for Nicki Minaj. But you were already warned about that. Now your career is on Floppiana. Okay, so the sympathy train is over. Nobody feels sorry for you. Okay, go back to trying to make a hit and flopping. Moving on to Cardi B. So it has been announced that Cardi B will be in a Baby Shark movie with Off the Cheat and her 2 children. Now, my whole thing is, when has Cardi B been kid-friendly? It's just a very odd thing that she has been super kid friendly. Like, it just don't make sense how they doing the kid film and Off the Cheat and Cardi B are not about kids. They don't make music for kids. I don't even understand how they even got this deal. Well, I definitely understand how they got it, but my whole thing is this. It just doesn't make sense, okay? Like, all the people you could have gotten for this role, you chose Cardi B. Well, I guarantee you the movie gonna be a big flop. Well, actually, no. You know, because kids like Baby Shark, so it might do numbers off the strength of that. But, yeah, this is kind of weird. Moving on to Walmart Beyonce's album, okay? In Pieces. Let me tell you how I feel about the album. Falling for You and Heart on My Sleeve is way too short. Heart on My Sleeve is a bop, and it's only 57 seconds? What the hell is going on, Walmart Beyonce? This is what I'll be talking about. And then Falling for You, that's a bop too, and that one is short too. I'm like, dang, what is going on over here? Okay, she could have shortened some other songs, but she chose the best songs to shorten. That's not going to sit right with me, Walmart Beyonce. I don't like that. Then, in my opinion, Future ruined Cheat Back. He ruined it. I'm sorry. Lyrically, Future made Cheat Back, his verse, trash. Lyrically. You know, I was like, I'm not shocked. I hope she didn't pay $250,000 for that verse like Megan did when she collaborated with him on Traumazine. Okay, because that's how Future get down. If you're not smashing, you got to cough up the coin. So with that being said, I do feel like he ruined Cheat Back just a little bit. Lyrically, I wasn't impressed when he came on. And I just don't feel like he made the song better. Okay, she could have just kept it to herself or added another artist. Now, I know this would have been expensive, but she should have gotten The Weeknd, in my opinion. Sorry. Because Future just ain't it when it comes to a song like this. In Pieces is a decent song, too. You know, it's not my favorite. My favorite is Heart on My Sleeve, but it only 57 seconds. I'm like, damn. Now I gotta listen to it like 4 times to get a full song. That don't sit right with me. I think there's a full version, and I think Walmart Beyonce need to release that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fully grade it because I got to keep listening to the album to really, you know, digest it. I'm not going to fully grade it just yet, but Pitchfork gave it a 6.1. I was like, damn. Oh my goodness, that's kind of low. But let me know y'all thoughts on Chloe's album. I also do feel like she was used by Scratch Off, the side chick, because allegedly they didn't even talk about no music in their interview. I didn't watch it, but that's what they're saying in the streets, that nobody was talking about Walmart Beyonce's music in the interview. That's what they're saying on social media. So Walmart Beyonce getting a little flack for that. Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion went to Houston, and she throws the first pitch for the Astros' first opening game in Houston. And I see that she took pictures with Mark Wahlberg. And I thought that was interesting because Mark is a known racist in the industry. You know, he's been exposed for committing hate crimes. Okay? And so I do find it to be interesting that, you know, she was taking pictures and kikiing with him. And, you know, there's a video of them talking. And maybe she's just unaware, which I completely doubt, but maybe she is unaware. But, you know, this is technically a chess move because, you know, Megan Thee Stallion wants to get into acting and Mark Wahlberg is an actor. So this is a good co-sign for her. She also got co-signed by Seth Rogen a few weeks ago at the Vanity Fair party. But I just find it odd that, you know, you would, you know, kiki with somebody who has caused harm to other people and is a no racist towards Black people and Asian people. So, you know, it is interesting, but I guess it's a chess move. Moving on to Queen Bee. So it looks like Queen Bee is heading over to Latin America. Ticketmaster posted that Queen Bee might go to Latin America for a world tour. And they might announce when people can get tickets. Everybody is saying that tickets in Europe is less expensive than they are in the US. So everybody's trying to get tickets overseas because they're saying that they're overpriced in the US, but they're underpriced everywhere else. So that is very interesting. I don't know if Queen Bee can control that, though, because a lot of times people like to resell celebrity tickets and overprice them. So I don't think that's necessarily Queen Bee's fault. But hopefully she dropped like a remix or some new music, because it's about to be almost a year since Renaissance came out. Okay. I'm listening to Renaissance, but not as much as I used to because it's been almost a full year. Okay. But let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, moving on to Sabrina Carpenter and Charlie Puth. He puts her in his new music video called That's Now How It Works. And my whole thing is, I was like, why didn't you put her on the song? I think it could have used a female on the song, but maybe he just wanted to get the views. But the song is decent. I'm not a huge Charlie Puth fan, but the song is decent. But I do feel like it would have been better if he had added Sabrina to the song. Maybe she'll be on the remix. But, I listened to Sabrina Carpenter and Charlie Puth, so that's why I decided to discuss this. But I do find it to be interesting that, he decided to make her a video vixen, even though we all know she can sing. Okay? But let me know if you guys listen to them. I know a few of you guys listen to, Sabrina Carpenter. I wasn't really interested in the Quayfish remix, so don't ask. I'm definitely not interested in that. Nobody's even talking about that remix, but I am interested in Sabrina Carpenter, okay? But anyway, I got some tea on Patreon. I just dropped a video last night. You can check that out. Link will be in the description. I will see you guys in the next video, and have an amazing day.